Welcome to West Texas. Lubbock is home to the Texas Tech Red Raiders, and this rowdy crowd always expects to make it a tough place for visitors. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. As we'll see the number 15 team in the country, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kurt Street. Kurt, let's get to the action on the field. The Red Raiders will kick this deep to start us off. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Hand it off for a draw. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job on this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. He's looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 45. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense loved to play the RPO game. And here early, they pick up some big yards.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. We'll try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. We're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, 1st down. Single back, takes the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd down after that previous play. Scanning the field, it's Valdez. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Are we going to see a repeat? Remember, last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game when it gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
On third down, it's a handoff. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's third down in inches, over the shoulder, get the first down.
The Red Raiders lining up here on 1st and 10. Quick throw caught on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Well, it's a good ball here by the quarterback, but I'd have to back up and look at the route by this tight end. He puts such pressure on this defense and makes it very easy for the quarterback to be able to make an accurate throw because he gets separation.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity. Bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even. We can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
And the TCU offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Foster. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And the Horned Frogs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Pulls it in. It's Baker. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Makes the catch. It's Baker. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
It's 3rd down for the offense. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And the Horned Frogs pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
Chris, remember in college football, it's just 1 foot down to be able to count for a touchdown. Does a great job towards the back line there. Doesn't go out of bounds. Goes up into the air and gets that 1 foot down. That's good. That's a score.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
TCU 7, Texas Tech 0.
Return starts from inside the 5. Oh, and he's got some space here. They get him down, but he found a good line in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Running with purpose. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. A quick throw out left, complete. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. 4 set of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Back to pass. It's Valdez. Pressure is coming. And this pass is on target. Caught. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
TCU 7, Texas Tech 0.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver, which toward the sideline finds the running back.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Back to throw again. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on the screen. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
And it's good.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Offense takes the field now. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Great cut. They whiff on him. And he's brought down there. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Launching it. He's got his man in the open field. And an explosive play. Stop finally made across midfield at the 44. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
Running out of time in the pocket. Looking to scramble now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
Now it's second down here. They'll run the option. He'll toss it to the back. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on first and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on second and goal.
After the big loss on first down, it's second and goal, backed up. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
And the offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Looking to throw it on third and very long. He's got it right near the end zone. Can't quite make it. Forced out at the 2-yard line. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? Fourth and goal from the 2. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Finding space at the 20. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. He just took that the length of the field in one play. Nightmare for this defense. 98 yards? Good luck stopping that guy.
Kicking team after the PAT try. PAT is good, so the score is 10-7 now. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the TCU offense takes the field. The last time they went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. Powers through the tackle. And that broken tackle will earn him 1st down yardage.
Hey, how about the quarterback here with his eyes downfield, selling the pass to open that play up? But, man, offensive line, really good job of selling and then getting upfield to that 2nd level to be able to pick up some key blocks.
That run picks up 1st down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. That one moves the ball across the 40.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that effect of defense.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Horned Frogs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out. Third down, out of the shotgun. He's moving out of the pocket now. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Well, the quarterback knew that one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the 1st down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
That's the 2-minute warning in this close 1st half. The offense trying to score and clean the lead before the break. Side of the 50, they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. And they'll try the quarterback sneak. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
That's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. 4th down in inches, simple call, quarterback sneak, but a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that 1st.
And the Horned Frogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
But it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read. Then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. He's running out of time. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense falls on the fumble, keeps possession.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Hard running through a tackle. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
Well, anytime the quarterback takes off and improvises, there's always the risk that the ball goes on the ground. He does a nice job of going off script, trying to create to make something, anything happen, but he doesn't take care of the ball, and the defense does a nice job of swatting the ball away.
And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. To the air, it's Valdez. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's going to take another shot right here. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Horned Frogs will kick it off to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Start the third quarter here on the ground.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
They'll hand it off. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Important second down play coming up. Same tailback, another carry. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back. after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Caught over the middle. It's Alvarado. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
Nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. Being a good 3rd down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back, it's Valdez. It's a quick grab. Finding some room with the 25. Tackle made after a big gain.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Alvarado. He's stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from him.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. A good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Texas Tech.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Snags the quick throw. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
Dropping back, it's Valdez. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive.
And the TCU offense will take over 1st and 10.
TCU offense is back out on the field. Ending off on the draw play. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Trying to extend the play. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Showcasing the shiftiness on that play, defense finally brings him down.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the Red Raiders looking to keep this drive rolling.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it go. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas Tech. Strong game by this quarterback. So they find the reliable tight end. He makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, you've got a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together in this drive. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
A gain makes it second and medium. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They stop him, but it's a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab behind the line, it's Baker. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. He hands it to the back. They get him at the 42. Good enough for a first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
The Horned Frogs looking to keep this drive rolling. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
But the linebackers and really the quarterback of the defense on this play diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. That's a design quarterback keeper. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. They make the first down, brought down to the 31. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now play number 9 on this drive. Quarterback keeps the football. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
Movement here from the tight end. It's a run. Running back's got it. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as they try to cut into this lead.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Use the running game to chew on this clock now.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun handoff here. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival. Get bragging rights. That's sweet, man.
Yeah, this one is a little bit different. I mean, this is a game you anticipate, you look forward to the entire offseason. You're thinking about it. Now you get a big win against your rival. You're riding that high much longer than your standard win.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.